All right, so I couldn't really help myself. I'm sorry. I know this is supposed to be like bi-weekly, but I am way too excited about this project. I'm loving playing Iron Man. And why am I standing in the middle of a field? Why do I have a cat behind me? And why am I obviously doing Hunter here? What happened? I got more stats now. Well, we got to 580 total. I knocked out the Knight's Sword, which gave us smithing, and I did a little bit of mining myself. Did some more fishing and cooking as well. So you see that went up a little bit. We can now catch lobsters. I did a little bit more fletching. We need to get to 35 fletching so we can make a better bow. I finished up the Slayer, the 21. I got Hunter to 19. And why are we doing Hunter? Well, there's a few reasons that we're going to talk about in a moment. But if you guys remember, one of the things that we wanted to do was try to get Dragon Slayer done there. But in order to do that, we need 32 quest points. And one of the quests we want to do was Animal Magnetism. Now, I didn't complete the level 30 ranged. We still have to do this. Ranged made me think of one thing. Chinchompas, okay? But that's not actually what we're going to do it for. You see all these Implings that are flying around and stuff and says you need Hunter level this to catch an Impling. I was thinking about Chinchompas, and that made me think about those Implings flying around and how Implings are kind of like nature's RNG, nature's one-time no whammies, nature's dopamine in this game. And when I see an Impling, I want to be able to pick it up and we can roll, you know, good or trash, right? We can play a little mini game of picking up Implings every time we see it, or else I'm going to be disappointed every time I walk around this game and see an Impling. I'm just going to be disappointed, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm shortcutting the track straight to do a little bit of Hunter now until I get to a point that I think is reasonable. If we look at the Implings here, Ninja Implings start at 74. But if we want Dragon barehanded, it's 93. Just to be able to catch one, it's 83, so that's probably more realistic. 93 would be, we can walk around and get whatever we want anytime, you know, not worry about it, right? Lucky Implings would be nice at 89, but that's way too big of a one. We could not worry about that much and just get to like 50 Hunter and just get some of the more basic ones. But I think we might just start it out, see how it goes. We're at 19 Hunter already. One more level and we can do 2 traps. We can do box traps pretty soon. Ferrets or woodland Chinchompa at 53. So I think I would probably like to try to get at least 53. But we'll see how it goes now. Oh yeah, I got a cat. I did Gertrude's cat. And the idea is we raise these kittens and we turn them in. Since we have the easy diary done, we can turn them in for 200 death runes each, which will be massive. I mean, we need death runes. Look how bad my magic is. Without some runes, quite quickly, we are going to be running out of whatever coins we get. I've been having to buy all the runes we get, and I really kind of actually want to do rune crafting, because if you look here at 44, we can do nature runes. 54, we can do law runes, both of which I think will be very beneficial on an Ironman. Now, you see, I've never really done like late game Ironman or anything like that, so I can't tell you 100% from, see, there's another Impling. This is what I'm talking about. I can't tell you from 100% experience, but I would have to believe that being able to make your own runes could actually be quite beneficial on an Ironman. I would think so. So we're going to also focus on that sometime early. But for now, I know I can be scatterbrained. I mean, we originally were trying to get into Champions Guild. Next thing you know, we got stats and everything, and I'm up here catching birds, you know, but it's just the way it is, you know. This is the way RuneScape is. It's oh piece of candy, and I'm going to constantly get distracted with new things. And instead of fighting it, I'm just going to go with it, because that's why I love the game. I love the constant, oh, what are we going to do now? All right, we're now 20 Hunter, and we can place 2 traps at the same time. It's a pretty big deal for this, because what we're going to do now is we're going to move over way down here in the hills, and we're going to start catching the birds with double the bird snares. Kind of a bonus that I can use the feathers I caught from the birds to make more headless arrows. Gives me more fletching experience. Plus, we need more arrows anyway. We got to work on our range. So that's a really nice... You know what I'm realizing? As I do more Ironman, it's more and more making me understand RuneScape, the game in its entirety. Like where the pieces fall into place. When you catch a bird, you take it apart. You can cook it, you know, whether you do with the bones, well, you bury it. Whether you do with the feathers, well, you can actually use these feathers. You can fish with them if I wanted to. Use the fish and feed it to my cat, you know. It's actually really cool. I think the Ironman was a good choice, and I'm really enjoying it. And we brought him the ferret. There we go. Can now use box traps, which is the main reason we did it. But we also got 2 quest points and some experience and a new form of travel, which is always nice. So that's 5400. All right, so I've been playing for a while. Consider taking the break from your screen. Jagex is trying to tell me that I've been grinding pretty hardcore, and if you look at my hunter level, you'll see that I have been. I'm level 56 now. I kind of got into a little bit of a pattern here, and I said on my live stream, which is twitch.tv/DarthMicrotransaction, and I just sat there and I basically just grinded hunter all the way down. But I did make one mistake, and you're going to know this here. Where's my cat, right? Where's the cat? Well, I might have accidentally not paid attention for a few moments and died with the cat, which was a bummer because she actually grew. So we lost not only 200 death runes, but we lost our first best friend in the game. All right, this one right here should do it. Yep, there we go, 57 hunter. We can catch these things that we're basically never going to catch. And we need 2 more for red salamanders, which is going to be our next tactic to level. We have 251 chinchompas. I'm not really doing it so much for the chinchompas. The experience is slightly worse than it was at the orange salamanders, but I figure the chinchompas will help. But to be honest, I just really want a chance at the pet. I think the chinchompa pet is amazing. I know it's like 1 in 100,000 or something, but I'm gonna try. This spot has been great so far. Not only am I able to get the chinchompas, but I can catch these ruby harvests as well when they come right next to me, and that gives me a little bit extra hunter experience. And on top of that, you look here, I brought a bunch of these jars, but we need to do the Lost City so that we can get impling jars, because implings go by from time to time, and I'm getting to the point where I can catch a pretty good amount of the implings barehanded. As you know, we're at 5,700 now. I've been grinding this for quite a while. But in order to catch most of them, I'm going to need some jars. So we're going to have to do Lost City once we're done. So here we go. This will be 60 hunter, and we also got 60 agility. So now we have 2 60s, our first 2, and we can lay 4 traps now, which is a big upgrade. So we can put another one down here as well. We'll be getting even more experience. And the next goal for us is 67 hunter, which will let us do black salamanders to have even faster experience. But we can also stop at 63, which will let us do a red chinchompa, so we could try to go for the pet again, as well as getting, some pretty good ranged experience stacked up there too. So I'm not really sure the way we're going to go, but now that we're at 60, I can do 4 traps, so it's going to be a little faster. Okay, so this is about to be 61 hunter as soon as we catch one more of these guys here. Originally I was just going to be stopping at 53, but I kind of got in the swing of things, and I'm just kind of still going here. There's 61. Also, you notice I have 50,000 coins now? That's how I got the 60 agility. I went into the agility pyramid and obviously did 5 runs. So we have a few coins now that, to work with for things like quests, or if we need to buy some runes or something. Runes are something else I'm starting to get concerned about. And we also need to train the ranged. As I've just been really into the hunter, this episode is very linear. It's just, it's going to be called Ultimate Hunter, I think, because all I'm doing is just hunter, 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 hunter. But to be honest, I kind of like that. We got the Egos quest done. We're still, as our first goal, we really are trying to get into that Champions Guild. It's going to end up being hilarious. So we got full graceful, 60 agility, 61 hunter, 627 total. We're going to break 1 million total XP here pretty soon on a fairly nice spread. And we haven't even gone to the Champions Guild yet. But you know what? That's a pretty good start. I'm liking it. Let me know what you think I should focus on. Just out of curiosity, what you think would be a good idea for the next one. There's been a lot of subscribers and comments already. I can tell you guys are excited by this series. I am as well, and I'll try to make the videos fairly consistent, even if what I'm doing is just working on one thing. That way you guys have a good, consistent series to watch. So thanks for watching it. I decided to take a break and unlock my herblore skill. We're going to need a raw beef, cow, Beef is cow, obviously. So here's a cow. We're going to need a raw chicken. We're going to need raw bear and raw rat meat. So I'm obviously just kind of picking that up as we go. Another kind of mild thing to mention is no matter what I kill, I'm trying to pick up its bones and bury it, just as a rule of thumb. That's how I've got the 20 prayer. You know, I haven't really been doing anything else but that. And I'm going to continue to do that as we play the game, just because we don't have overheads. I mean, we really haven't been working towards them. We have 43 prayer. We haven't really been, trying to get the overheads, but we're going to need the overheads, obviously. And I think I would really like to have the overheads by the time we try to take a stab at Monkey Madness. So it's just a good idea to get into the habit of burying bone. Oh, hey, look, there's an Impling, and we have Hunter. And we can actually grab him. Would you look at that? What did we get? I don't even know what we got as a reward. Oh, we got 32 Earth Runes. Okay, well, hey, look at that, man. Wait, the first random Impling when we were doing something else has been found. Man, check me out. I'm feeling myself right now. We got 50,000 coins that we're going to be able to use here. Oh, this is going to be great. Let's get some fire runes. Let's get a whole bunch of air runes here. That's what we really need. There we go. Get these and the fire runes. What else do we need? Tell you what, let's pick up some mine rune packs. Oh yes, this is great. This is great. I'm still really mad at myself that I accidentally died and lost my cat. That was 200 death runes. But as it stands, we still have a pretty good setup. I have the wrong staff on. I need to switch that out for the Staff of Fire, because if I remember right, the Fire Strike takes 2 air but 3 fire, so it's better to wear a fire staff instead. There we go. All right, the last thing we need is the rat meat, so I'm going to go pick that up, and then we'll complete Druidic Ritual, which means we can start herblore. What brings you to our holy monument? I'm in search of a quest. I just happen to have 4 raw pieces of meat that I have a feeling you're gonna need. I remember this part was always scary for me as a kid, and I kind of avoided doing the quest because what you had to do was go through these doors, but these things came alive, which to me was like terrifyingly scary. I don't know what it was. It was the fact that they were suits of armor, but now they're alive. Oh no. All right, let's give him the moldy meats that he requires. Here you go, sir. Enjoy your 4 blue meats, and that somehow has saved the world. Hello, we brought your stuff that we needed. We did it. We're a hero. Please congratulate me by teaching me how to use herbs and spices, please. He says, here you go, and we did it. We are now wait, that's 4 quest points? Okay, well, that's 4 quest points closer to the 32 we need then. And we have the herblore skill now. Congratulations to me. That quest is done. And with that, I think that's also going to be the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. And next episode, we're probably going to complete some more Hunter. I might do this in between the episodes so you don't have to watch more Hunter. And now that we have herblore unlocked, that really leaves 3 skills that have not been touched yet, which we probably got to get to, but we also got to do our quest, Animal Magnetism and Dragon Slayer. We've got to get these done, so that is on the to-do list, and that's in the next episode. All right, I'm back off to go catch more salamanders. Don't forget, if you ever want to see me again, hit the subscribe button.